What's up, crew? I was just trying to get a contract for the episode, and there just isn't that many. So I was able to secure one with Walter, but we got, 3 minutes, and we need to be over at RidgeLine to pick up the baler and the Bale trailer. So we're going to go ahead and head over there first and get those. Because today we're going to get into our field, and we're finally going to get that straw baled. It hasn't rained anymore, so that it should be dry enough for us to do it. So let's go and get this parked up, and I know we're a little early, so they're not quite ready yet. I can wait, but maybe they'll be ready. So let's go ahead and head in and talk to Jim. Oh, look, they're already ready. I already see them. Wow. Morning, Jim. Just coming to pick up the baler and the Bale trailer. I know I'm a little early.
I figured you would be. I have learned that if you're not early, something is wrong.
I can only take one right now, which will be the baler, and then I'll come back up later and get the trailer, if that's cool.
Yeah, that's fine. I will pull the trailer out and have it on the side waiting for you.
Cool, Jim. I guess I'll get the tractor, get it hooked up, and get out of your hair.
You got it, HK. See you in a bit.
Alright, let's get out here and get in the tractor and get this hooked up. And we'll head up to the farm and we'll start working on getting that straw baled. So let's just get this backed up. So yeah, today's agenda for what we have planned is our field. We need to get it baled, get the bales picked up, and then we're going to do this contract for Walter. And I think that's going to be all that we have time for today. But who knows? We might be able to get a little bit more in. It all just depends on how long it takes me to get that filled, baled, and then of course I have to transfer it from the old farm to the rental property. But I don't know. I'm going to head up to the farm. I'll catch you guys up there. Alright, pulling up to the farm today. And it looks like they got all the debris cleared out. And it looks like they got a delivery of wood to start building the house. Because I think that's where the house is going to be. That's cool. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we'll pull into the little grass area that's in between the oat field and the grass field. We'll just double check again just to make sure that the straw has dried enough for us to be able to bale it. And if it's good to go, we will bale it. If it's not, then we'll go do the contract and give it a little bit more time. So let's get pulled in here and let's take a look. That looks like it's a decent size pile there. So let's go ahead and check on that. Right here, right in the middle. Oh no, that's pretty dry. Awesome. So that's gonna work. It's ready to be baled. So we're gonna go ahead and get that going. And let's see, this button should, oh no, I gotta unfold it first. So that's unfolded, get it turned on, and this one should lower it for the pickup. Okay. Alright, well, we'll get the drone up and get some tunes on, and we'll get started on this field. Try and get it all picked up and get going from there. Just make sure that we're in line to where we need to be. Yep, everything looks like it's working good, so we'll get the radio on and go from there.
Hey, good morning, folks. You're tuned into the Haywire 97.9 FM, and it's 9:02 a.m. on this fine July 10th. Right now, it's sitting at a comfy 75 degrees. Skies are crystal clear, and not a drop of rain in sight, which, after the weather we've had lately, feels like a little miracle in itself. Quick shout out to the YouTube crew We're up to 185 subscribers. Appreciate every single one of you riding along with us. But here's the kicker. 40.5% of y'all watching still aren't subscribed. Come on now! If you're watching, laughing, maybe even learning something along the way, go ahead and tap that button. It helps more than you know. Alright, enough housekeeping. Let's get down to it. This one goes out to the early risers, the ones already covered in dust and diesel. From the Diesel and Daybreak album, here's Rust County Revival with Working Boots and Sunburned Truths. Let's get it!
Coffee's hot and the sky's still gray. Crack of dawn on another work day. Boots hit gravel, hat pulls low. Ain't much rest, but that's how it goes. Working boots and sunburned truths. These fields know every scar and proof. When stories rise from busted knuckles and dreams get stitched in weathered buckles, ain't no shame in what we do. Just working boots and sunburned truths. Tractor humming like a southern hymn. Dust in the air and it's sink or swim. Ain't got gold but the corn shines bright. When you bleed the land it treats you right. Working boots and sunburned truths. These hands don't lie, they cut right through. It's sweat and steel and no excuse. Just working boots and sunburned truths. Granddad's ghost rides every row with lessons whispered soft and slow. Son, keep your word, fix what you break, and never plant more than your soul can take. The radio crackles and Max comes on, talking about the mayor and a brand new dawn. I tip my cap and grin real wide. Another day, another muddy ride. Working boots and sunburned truths. Earned in rows and weathered youth. We don't chase fame, just honest use of working boots and sunburned truths. Kids run past the tractor tires, dreaming big round county bonfires. Hope is planted deep in the soil, sprouts in sweat and faithful toil. Working boots and sunburned truths. Ain't always easy, but it's always you. From the first light to the final fuse, it's working boots and sunburned truths. We build, we break, we mend, we move. Just working boots and sunburned truths. You don't measure a farmer by what he owns. You measure him by what he leaves behind.
Alright, just heading back with the baler. We got it all cleaned and got the field completely belled. So, I think we got 66 bales is what we got off that field. So, there's the trailer that's already there, so I'll just kind of drop this off inside real quick and get connected and move on to the next one. So, let's see, let's put this about right here. Will work. So, drop that off. I don't see Jim, so he must be in the other shop, but I'm sure it'll be safe in there. So let's go ahead and get hooked up to the trailer and get this lined up. There we go. Alright, so I guess all that's left to do is get up to the farm and start baling that field. I think that's going to be the longest process, is moving them from that field to the rental property. So I think that's going to take most of the day. But I don't know. We'll see. But I'll catch you guys back up at the farm. So as I was driving back over here, I saw Walter was getting the tractor and cultivator out, and I just remembered that I had to do his field. I don't know how long it's going to take me to bale up these, or pick up these bales. This trailer only holds 14 at a time, and I got to transfer them from here over to the rental property. And since I can only do 14 at a time, that might take most of the day. So I think it might be best to actually run over there and do Walter's field first before I do the baling. This will only take maybe an hour, hour and a half to do the contract for Walter. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll just run over there real quick, and we'll do that field and go from there. I think it's that field right there next to his property. I'll have to double check with them and see. I know it's field 19. I'm not 100% sure if this is field 19 next to his house or if it's the one across the street. So we'll have to check with them when we get there. Hey Walter, just coming to get with you to do that field. I think it was field 19 that you needed cultivated.
Yeah, HK, that's the field. This is the one right here next to us. I pulled out the John Deere for you and the cultivator. That way you can see what a real tractor feels like.
Hey now, Walter, I don't have anything against John Deere. It's just they're expensive, and for a Massey, you can get the same thing at a lower price, or even a New Holland. But yeah, I'll use the John Deere, no problem. It's just I haven't been in one since the old ones, so it'll be something new for me to explore and find all the controls on. Alright, let's look around here, see what we have for controls. This is a really nice tractor. Last John Deere I was in, there was no cab on it, so this is definitely more modern than what I'm used to. Radio's there. Alright. Cultivator's hooked up to it already. So I think we're good to go. Let's go ahead and get up to the field. Now, I said it was the one right here next to us, just on the right. So, maybe this field right here, just past the mailbox. So we'll pull in over here and get the GPS set up. And let's see, yep, that's what I want. Perfect. And we'll get started over here. Let's see, the lines are going that way. Alright, so let's get it up and lined up with the line. There we go. Alright, now to figure out what buttons does what. This button should unfold the cultivator. Yep. Okay, now I need to find the one that lowers it. So is it this button? No, not that one. Okay, this one. Let's see, maybe this one? No. Alright. Oh, that picks it back up. Okay. What about this one? Yeah, there we go. That's the one that I needed. Cool. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get started with it. I'll get the drone up and get the radio on and sit back and relax.
All right, time check for you. It's 9:54 a.m., and you're still rolling with the Haywire, 97.9 FM. We've got clear skies, good traction, and a full tank of noise coming your way. Now listen, if you've been feeling a little too well-behaved lately, this next track's got just the right amount of chaos to balance things out. Straight out of the back 40 with their boots on fire, this is the Barn Burners with Fence Jump Frenzy. Let it rip.
We were wild by the windrow, raised on rust and rebel smoke. Boot heel slamming down the road, laughing loud and half broke. Midnight call and the gate was locked. Did we turn back? Heck no. We flew like sparks from a wrenching shop through barbed wire and shadow. It's a fence jump frenzy, hearts on fire, tearing through the night like a flat tire choir. Holler if you're with me, boots over the ball, 'cause freedom ain't fence when you're running this oh, yeah. Fence jump frenzy, and we ain't looking back. Got a flask full of moonshine nerves and a beat up six-string sin. You can hear us coming like thunder swerves in a cornfield tailspin. We don't knock, we don't wait, just leap and leave a trail. If the world's a fence, we take the gate like it's built to derail. It's a fence jump frenzy, hearts on fire, tearing through the night like a flat tire choir. Holler if you're with me, boots over the barber, 'cause freedom ain't fence when you're running this oh, yeah. Fence jump frenzy, and we ain't looking back. Wire snap, boot catch, bar dog barking, we don't match. Flashlight swinging, we die flat, laughing like fools in a world gone mad. Fence jump frenzy, no regrets, with a midnight legends, a daylight forgets. Holler if you're with me, feet off the ground, we ain't meant for fences, we were built to break out. Fence jump frenzy, and we ain't looking back. Yeah, we ain't looking back.
I appreciate you doing that field for me, HK. Here's the 20 grand that I promised you for doing the contract.
Anytime, Walter. Alright, let's get this field belled. Well, not belled, picked up. Alright, let's go ahead and get this lowered and turned on. Cool. So we're going to go ahead and get the drone up and get this field picked up and get them all moved.
Hi, I'm Jennifer from the Frankenmuth Farmers Market, and we're open Monday through Saturday with the freshest produce, local meats, baked goods, and handmade treasures, all from folks right here in the community.
But Tuesdays and Saturdays are the best. That's when we do the fun stuff.
She's not wrong. Those are our special event days, with live music, cooking demos, and market-only deals you won't want to miss. Come support your local growers and makers at the Frankenmuth Farmers Market, where every day's fresh, and some are just extra sweet.
Frankenmuth Farmers Market. Open Monday to Saturday, just off Junction Road 10, next to the bakery. Tuesdays 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays 9, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Come join the community.
Phew, that Frankenmuth Farmers Market ad's got me hungry all over again. Jennifer sure runs a tight ship over there, and if you haven't stopped by on a Tuesday or Saturday, you're missing the best deals in town. Last time I dropped in, little Harper, she's 6, handed me a jar of pickled green beans and said, "These are Mommy's favorite snack." Can't argue with that kind of endorsement. Alright, crew, this next one's from Russ County Revival. Here's good time, bad time. Let's roll.
Times roll like thunder in my veins. Bad times whisper secrets in the rain. I'm dancing on the edge of joy and pain. Life's a wild beast you can't contain. Good times, bad times, they all collide. Riding waves on this crazy tide. Laughing, crying, we're all alive. Good times, bad times, we all survive. Woke up chasing dreams I can't define. Lost my way but found a better line. Every fall is just a steep incline. Heart keeps beating, rhythm so divine. Good times, bad times, they all collide. Riding waves on this crazy tide. Laughing, crying, we're all alive. Good times, bad times, we all survive. The clock spins wild, it won't rewind. Moments fleeting like a gusty wind. Hold on tight to the sparks you find. The good and bad, they make us kin. Good times, bad times, they all collide. Riding waves on this crazy tide. Laughing, crying, we're all alive. Good times, bad times, we all survive.
Alright, so we made it up here to the rental property with the first load. And we're going to try and get this unloaded into the shed here. Now, I don't know if the roof is high enough for me to unload it in here, but we're going to try it anyways. Let's see. It's a little tall, but we can make it work. Alright, so we got that unloaded, and I think what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of them off camera, and I'll cut back in with you guys once we get to the last set that we're working on, and go from there. So I'll catch back up with you guys here in a little bit once we're almost done with the field. Alright, just picking up my last Bale here, and I noticed that the construction crew over here, the foreman, was waving me down. So we're going to jump out over here and see what he needs. So let's jump over here and see if he needs something.
Hey HK, got a minute? I seen you out here wrestling straw since sunrise. Figured I'd catch you before we start rolling equipment back in.
Yeah, what's up?
Just need to lock in where you want that new road to go. We were actually supposed to grade it this morning, but I saw you had bales all over this end, so I held the guys off.
Oh, shoot, man. I appreciate you waiting. I don't want to mess up your schedule. Let me jump over the fence real quick and we can talk about it. So in this spot, there's supposed to be a shed that's going to be going in here soon. So I don't want the road crowding it. You know, I want to be able to get equipment in and out.
Makes sense. So, what are you thinking?
Well, honestly, I'm leaving that in your hands. I just wanted to swing back around this side and circle back towards that tree line between those two fields. That way I can break this area into 3 decent-sized plots. Keep one for crops, keep one for grass, and maybe use that far one if we ever need to expand the cow barn down the road.
Alright, I can work with that. We'll keep a clean bend around here, leave you space for the shed, and keep things wide enough for large trucks to swing in once you start bringing in more hay or feed. You'll get a nice flow off the main road without cutting into your usable acres.
That's perfect, man. I appreciate you holding off earlier. Hate to be the guy who gets in the way of a job like this.
Hey, it's your farm, man. We're just here to help shape it. We'll start grading this strip after lunch and should have it packed by tomorrow. Sound good?
Sounds great. Let's do it. Alright, well, got that all taken care of. That's cool. He's going to get the road in by tomorrow. That'll work well for me. That way I can come in and plow the fields up that need to be done. But for now, we're going to go ahead and empty this trailer, and then I'll meet you guys back up at RidgeLine. Alright, just getting back to RidgeLine, and we're going to return the trailer. Run in and talk to Jim. So we'll put the trailer right back over here. It's already been cleaned and everything. So we'll put that there. And then let's go park the tractor up front and let Jim know they're both here and sign off on the paperwork showing that they've been returned. And then maybe we can go look for some contracts, or let's go back to the farm and see what's next. I really don't want to get out in that field until after that road is done. So let's jump in here and talk to Jim. Hey Jim, just returning the baler and the trailer. They've both been cleaned, and neither one of them have any dings, as far as I could see anyways.
Appreciate that, HK. She's looking good. I'll get him checked back in so you're not on the hook for another day. Appreciate you getting him back before close.
No problem, Jim. I know what it's like to try to rent something and somebody has it, so I figured I'm done with it. I might as well bring it back to you as soon as I got it done.
Yeah, not that I mind leasing them to you. Have you thought about buying your own setup? With your farm upgrade, I would think you were going to need them more frequently.
Yeah, I have. But right now, the farm's top priority. Getting that taken care of first. So all in due time, Jim. All in due time.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Sandy? What the? You're not due for another week.
Got tired of waiting. Wrapped things up early and figured I'd make the drive while the weather was decent. Thought I'd sneak in under the radar.
Looks like your radar needs an upgrade, Jim.
Well, I'll be. You just saved me a week of juggling. Come on in. I'll introduce you proper.
Nice to meet you in person, Sandy. Everyone here calls me HK.
Nice to meet you, HK. Heard your name a few times already. Jim said you're practically part of the furniture around here.
I try to keep the wheels turning. Let's just say that.
Sandy's going to be handling most of the rental logistics and fleet scheduling once she gets settled in. It gives me a chance to breathe again.
I bet that's going to be a welcome change for you both.
Trust me, I came ready. Got a fresh thermos, full charge, and a color-coded planner. Just point me at the chaos.
Well, Jim, I think we're all done with everything that we needed.
Yes, sir. You are all set. I have the items marked as returned HK.
Sandy, it was nice to meet you.
Same to you, HK. I am sure we will be talking again real soon.
But I think it's going to be best for me to head on home and let you guys get acquainted and get everything set up the way that you need to. I'm sure you got schedules and a whole bunch of other stuff that you guys need to talk about. So, you all have a good night.
Have a good one, HK.
RidgeLine appreciates your business, HK. I'll see you next time.
You're a natural. Let me show you around and get you your uniform.
Well, it's great seeing the RidgeLine crew growing again. I'm sure everything's going to work out great for them going forward. Anyhow, guys, this is going to be the end of the episode. Thank you guys so much for staying till the end of the video. If you're not a member already, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.